Hi everyone, good afternoon. It's about 4:49 p.m. On a Thursday, and we are going to use this video to talk about some division problems that involve solving with fractions. So in this video, we will work on problems that are similar but not the same to number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? So I hope this video inspires you to do things that are similar for the problems that you have assigned. Okay? So this first problem that we're going to do is similar to number 3, to number 4, and number 5. Jesus ordered 4 pizza pies for his party. He is told that each pie would be cut into 1/6 pieces. How many pieces of pie will he have in all? Draw a picture. Answer this using a sentence. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I do problems, I like to read it more than once, just because reading it the first time, I can't remember everything the first time. Okay, now we're going to read this a second time. In SFUSD, it's called a three-read protocol, where you read a problem more than once. In fact, you read it 3 times. Here, we're going to read it a second time. And during the second time, we are going to circle important information. Circle important information. Okay? Jesus ordered 4 pizza pies for his party. He is told each pie would be cut into 1/6 pieces. So this is all the important information. All right, and I've circled it. Now we're going to underline the question or the task. Underline what we need to do. Underline the task. And so here, how many pieces of pie will he have in all? That is the question. We're also asked to draw a picture, and we're also asked to answer with a sentence. So we have 3 tasks to do, and now here we are. First task I'm going to do is draw a picture. Now in class, we learned today that whenever we're doing problems like this, we can draw circles to represent the pizza pies, or if you have a tough time cutting circles into 1/6 pieces, or if you have a tough time cutting fractions into pieces, you can draw rectangles. So that's what I'm going to do instead. All right. So again, your choice. You can draw a circle, or you can draw a rectangle, or you can draw a square. It's up to you. But I'm going to draw the 4 pizza pies with squares, rectangles, excuse me, because it's going to be easier for me to cut. Okay. Your choice. You can draw circles if you want. So here's my 4. 1 pizza pie, 2 pizza pies, 3 pizza pies. Here's my 4th. Next, I'm going to cut them into 1/6 pieces. So I'm going to cut it into 6 pieces here. And each of these is 1/6. Now you don't have to label all of them. Maybe label a few, maybe label only one of them. It's up to you. Label as many as you need to so that you can understand that each of these is 1/6. Another way to do it is cutting it in half and then cutting it into 3s. All right, whatever works for you on that one, okay? Now the question, okay, did we do the 4 pizza pies? Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we cut them into 1/6 pieces? Yep, 1/6. All of these are 1/6, okay? Now we can go to the question. How many pieces of pie will he have in all? How many pieces of pie will he have in all? Each of these is a piece, okay? So if you wanted to, here's 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 5, 6 pieces, okay? Now, how do I count this faster, okay? So here's 6 pieces here. Here's another 6 pieces here. Another 6 pieces here, okay? So how do we count this? If we wanted to, we could add them up. You would get 24. Or you could multiply. Hey, this is 6 4 times. Okay, so then you would answer this in a sentence. How many pieces of pie will he have in all? He will have 24 pieces of pie. Okay. Hopefully this picture will inspire you as you work on number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay. There is a little more to do on 3, 4, and 5, but hopefully this inspires you. All right. Now, now they want a multiplication sentence. And keeping in mind that because you're in 6th grade, they want a multiplication. What they're really asking for is a multiplication sentence with fractions in it. Okay. So you need to make sure that you're putting fractions. All right. So if you look at your picture, how can we write a multiplication sentence with fractions? Use your picture to inspire you. And in fact, there are 24 of these. So you might say that, hey, there are 24 groups of 1/6. And that 24 groups of 1/6 equals 1 whole, equals 2 wholes, equals 3 wholes, equals 4 wholes. 24 groups of 1/6 equals 4 wholes. Okay? Or you would write 24 times, this is a multiplication symbol, 1/6 equals 4. Now, earlier in Team Bulbasaur's class, another student was talking about, hey, 24 groups of 1/6 is 24/6. 24/6. 24 groups of 1/6 equals 24/6. So this is another way to write it. Okay? So you can choose one of these. Now, division we talked about in class. We talked about how division is the opposite of multiplication. Division is the reverse of multiplication. So literally, when you do division, you could literally just go backwards. Meaning, when we go backwards, you could just start from right to left. Okay? So let's go backwards. Let's go this way. Let's go right to left. I'm going to use blue this time. We're going to go right to left, right to left. So in going backwards, we could just say 4 divided by 1/6 equals 24. This is just us going backwards, okay? This is just one of those division sentences, okay? Now, even though we have our answer, can you connect this to what's happening in the picture? Can you understand this by looking at that picture that we did? Okay? And here's how to understand it. Here we took 4 wholes. Remember, 4 pizzas? This is what we did. We took 4 pizzas and we said, hey, take those 4 pizzas and divide it into 1/6. Take those 4 pizzas and cut it into 1/6. That's basically, so hopefully you can connect this picture to what we just did. That we had to cut it, that we were told to take the 4 and divide it by 1/6, and then we ended up with 24 pieces. And I hope you can see the connection between this and the division. You literally took 4 pizzas, you divided the 4 pizzas up into pieces that are 1/6, and you got 24. Okay. And another way we could have done it was 4 divided by 24 is 1/6. Okay, that was another way to do it. Or you could have done this thing too, where you could have gone backwards here too, where you could have gotten 24 over 6 divided by 1/6 equals 24. That's the beauty about math. You can do it in different ways. Oh my gosh, I'm messing this up already. Okay, now let's do a problem that is similar to problem 6. Okay, we're now going to do a problem that's similar to problem 6. We're going to do a problem that's similar to number 6 and number 7. But it's not the same problem, but it's similar. Here we go. Patty has just made 3 pizzas. The boss said, that's only 1/5 of how much we need for today. How many pizzas are needed for today? All right. Okay, so Patty just made 3 pizzas. Here I am reading it a second time. Okay, remember, you can read it 3 times. Patty has just made 3 pizzas. I think that's important, so I'm going to circle it. The boss said that's only 1/5 of how much we need for today. How many pizzas are needed for today? All right, I've just circled 2 pieces of important information, and I've underlined our task, our question. I am now going to draw a diagram of this. So 3 pizzas. This time I'm going to draw circles. Again, you could have drawn rectangles or squares. It's up to you. Okay, here's my 3 pizzas. Patty has just made 3 pizzas. Here are my 3 pizzas. All right, the boss said that's only 1/5. Oh, whoa. What they're saying is that 3 is the same as 1/5. 3 pizzas is the same as 1/5. 3 pizzas are the same as 1/5. How do I show that? Well, all right, here's my 3 pizzas. And those 3 pizzas is the same thing as 1/5. Okay. So notice that I just put these 3 pizzas in a box. But wait, how do I show 1/5? Well, watch this. All right. Okay. So each of these boxes represents 1/5. And you'll notice that I drew 5 boxes. Okay. Why did I do that? And in fact, what does this whole thing represent? Okay. Why did I draw 5 rectangles? Okay. I drew 5 big rectangles because I wanted to show 1/5. I wanted to show that the 3/5, I wanted to show that the 3 pizzas are 1/5. I wanted to show that the 3 pizzas are 1/5. Okay. So if I had done this, you could see very clearly that the pizzas here represent 1 out of 5. If I just shade this in and if there was no pizzas around, you would see that this whole thing in yellow is a picture of 1/5. That this purple represents 1 out of 5. Okay, I'm now going to take that out. There you go. Okay. How many pizzas are needed for today? How many pizzas are needed for today? Oh man, they want to know how many pizzas are needed. Okay. We need blank pizzas for today. All right, how do we do this now? Wait a minute. 1/5. The boss said that's only 1/5. 3 pizzas So what really the boss is saying is that 3 pizzas are 1/5. Every time we see 1/5, there's 3 pizzas. Every time we see 1/5, there are 3 pizzas. Every time we see 1/5, there are 3 pizzas. Every time we see 1/5, there are 3 pizzas. Okay? How many pizzas is this? 1 whole pizza, 2 whole pizzas, 3 whole pizzas. Right. You might be thinking, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 threes. So 15. So if we count all of these pizzas, there are 15 pizzas. Okay, we count all of these pizzas, there are 15 pizzas. Okay. Now number 7 is asking for, I believe you need to turn this to a multiplication sentence. And remember, because you are in 6th grade, you need a multiplication sentence with fractions. Okay. Multiplication sentence with fractions. Okay, so this is a slightly different problem than the ones we've been working earlier, but we believe one way to think about this, we believe, is looking at the key words here, okay? 3 pizzas is the same thing as 1/5. Because when Patty mentioned 3 pizzas, the boss said, that's only 1/5. 3 pizzas is 1/5. 3 pizzas is the same thing as 1/5. 3 pizzas is the same thing as 1/5. 3 pizzas is the same thing as 1/5. All right, let's dig a little deeper. Let's see if we can try to understand that. 3 pizzas is only 1/5 of how much we need for today. Wait, didn't we figure out that we needed 15 pizzas for today? All right, I'm going to try to repeat that again. 3 pizzas is only 1/5 of how much we need for today. 3 pizzas is only 1/5 of 15. 3 pizzas is 1/5 of 15. Okay. Now we're getting ever so closer because in elementary school, whenever you see, a lot of times when you see of something, that is multiplication. 3 pizzas is 1/5 of or times 15. Okay? Remember, this is a time symbol. When you get a point in the middle in the air like this, that's multiply. Okay, so this is one possible answer for a multiplication sentence. Okay, and so when you write your division sentence, you can just go backwards again. Okay, so you could go backwards and say 3 divided by 15 is 1/5. All right. So one thing I forgot to show is how I went backwards. So how I went backwards is going from here to here. 3 divided by 15 is 1/5. 3 divided by 15 is 1/5. That's how I went backwards, sorry. Okay. Or taking the 3 divided by 1/5 equals 15. Okay, so that's another way to go backwards. Okay. All right. So this problem's not the same, but I hope it inspires you with the work that you have to do for the rest of these problems. Take care. Bye-bye.